Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next.
Wants to have some success in this one here today.
Third baseman.
A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. Curveball grounded towards second. Rocket comes up. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 9-0. Adam Rocket looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Rocket.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Rizzo.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this.
Himself in a great hitter's count.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Again, Adam Rocket, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And the throw from Jackson is not going to get him. He's in there at third base.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. Love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace. And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage. Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
12-10 is the final score in this one. Chicago came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Chris Archer takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Alex Meyer gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Digging in to try it again, Adam Rocket comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way.
He's got a single in his first try.
Austin.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Galvis over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Standing in, Adam Rocket. He singled his last time up.
Rocket.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Rocket brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. A catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team. Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The San Diego Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Luis Perdomo notches his 3rd win of the year. Jose Torres closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the show much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. First inning.
Batting second.
At the plate, Adam Rocket, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club. Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there.
Victor Caratini, he'll get to take his first cuts here.
Victor Caratini.
The 0-1 delivery. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category, as his total is currently tops on the Padre Ball Club. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kurt Bain earns the win, his second. Chad Kuhl couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. Overcast night here in Southern California as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Into the box now, Adam Rocket. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Rocket.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, 7-3 on their last homestand. Anytime you win 7 out of 10 ball games, you are feeling super confident right now. They know they travel well. Their fans are going to come out on the road without question. Let's see if that fires them up to continue this hot stretch.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category, as his total is currently tops on the Padre Ball Club. Digging in, Adam Rocket. He singled his last time up.
Rocket.
From the stretch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box, Travis Shaw, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Phil Maton claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Now at the plate, James Cain. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On ball to second, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Ready for another chance? Adam Rocket.
Second baseman, Rocket.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Croxton going back, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 7-4. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. On to first, and they get the double play.
Wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
8-5 tonight. The Friars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Strom gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Chase Anderson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Jose Torres records the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Green layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head. So coming to the plate, Adam Rocket. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Rocket.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 1-1 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could be lead him on.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Orlando Arcia.
1-2, here it comes. All to second, this could be 2. He's right there. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So striding in, Adam Rocket. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact.
To win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-2, the final total today. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Teheran with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Alex Meyer couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. here in Southern California as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Ready for another shot now. Adam Rocket. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Tap down the line. Arenado is up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and they will get the force in a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Randall Delgado claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hit hard on the ground. He's got it. To first. Got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Now, Adam Rocket. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game. Quality takes you to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Cam Bedrosian claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Torres wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Green layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Digging in now for San Diego, Adam Rocket. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about. And they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
5-2 the final today. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Odorizzi earns his first win of the season. Vince Velasquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jose Torres earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.